Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another day in the life vlog. Still social distancing and stuff. It's gonna be just kind of like a homemaking style vlog. I think I'm getting a lot done today, so I'll probably show a little bit of gardening maybe. If I do any cooking or baking, I have cleaning to do, laundry, just a bunch of random kind of things. So it's just gonna be a kind of day around the house of a mom and baby doing regular old stay-at-home mom, kind of homemaker themed kind of things, if that makes sense. I've been doing a lot of day in the life vlogs during this whole social distancing and you guys seem to really like them, so I keep doing them. But if you have any specific videos you want to see here on my channel regarding baby, motherhood, and any type of like lifestyle kind of content, definitely let me know because I'm always looking for ideas and stuff to stay motivated during this time. You can also head over to my Instagram at Becca Halm. I am on there all the time, so that's the easiest way to just kind of like chat with me and stuff. But without further ado, we're gonna get into this day in the life. Bubby is taking his morning nap right now. I always start my vlogs during his nap. So I got up during his nap and I was able to do some laundry and a little bit of just like tidying up. So I think I'm going to try to see if I can get any more cleaning done while he's asleep, and just see where the day takes us basically. So let's get into it. Alright, so it was a cleaning day, guys. I knew I needed to make my bed. I've been really bad about not making my bed lately, so I've been trying to get back into that habit, and then after I made it, I decided to get laundry sorted. So I had a ton of laundry to fold and put away in my room, but also, of course, in Bubby's room as well. So that is what I did, and it took forever. It takes so long for me to fold and put away laundry. Are any of you guys like that? Because I think it's kind of insane how long it takes me.
Somebody ought to come along and let you down, so you could see my side and how it feels to hit the ground. How can you say that nothing's different, that we should pick up the pieces? Somebody ought to come along and let you down. If you still wanted to be loved, you should have never let me go. Hope somebody will break your heart and leave you crying on the floor. You let me down, I won't do this all again.
Are you awake in here, little boy? Hi there. Hi, buddy. You ready to get up? Yeah. All right. You ready to get up? You didn't even drink your bottle. Really? This doesn't look like you drink it, does it? Hmm? Alright, my baby. My baby. Hi, baby. Here it is. Will you have a good nap? Was that a good nap? Ooh, Bubba. Did you have a good nap, buddy? Alright, let's find you some clothes and get you dressed. Yeah, let's find you some clothes. Alright, so Bubby is in here in his walker really quick. Hi, buddy. I'll show you him in a minute. We're about to go. Wow, he's happy. Hold on. Hi, baby. Are you walking around the house? I'll be right back, okay? We are about to go take our walk because this is the time he has to get outside so he can get kind of tired for his afternoon nap. But I figured I should show you guys the chickens, which by the time this video goes up, I'm really hoping we'll have a couple more chickens because like I said, we only have 4 and we are checking every week at Tractor Supply to see if they get more pullets, because the only reason we don't have more is because they keep getting straight runs, which means that they are not sexed and we only want to get hens. So I think this is the last week we'll be able to try. So if they have straight runs, we might just have to get them and hope that we don't get roosters, because it's not that fun to only have 4 chickens, which, I mean, it would be okay, but I feel better having them in like a pack, like a bunch of them. But I'm gonna save you showing it. However, my cat definitely killed an animal and left only its guts and tail in my garage. So I'm gonna have to call, Glenn's still not here, I'm gonna have to literally call my Pop and see if he can come remove that from my garage today, because I'm not gonna show you. But thank you, Alice, wherever you are. Now I can't even reach the chickens, but I'll try to show you a teeny little clip of where they are in there. Hi, chickies. I think you could see a couple of them. Hi. Should we go on a walk in the stroller or your car? The stroller? You wanna go on a walk? Yeah, so mommy can get in shape. Yeah, if I get in shape, I can have another baby. What? Alright, let's go take a walk. Let's go.
Even if I try.
It's been so long since I picked up my guitar. I played through high school and I used to love it. So I actually decided to pick it back up for the first time in probably a year or two. And just kind of played for Bubby. Just kind of played around, got back into the swing of it, because I'm really hoping to start picking that back up and playing it with him more often again.
But why'd you have to break my heart? I wasn't ready to let you go yet. And now you're standing at.
Little man is up from that second nap. Say, you're not the happiest, but that's okay. Yeah. It's only 4 o'clock. You got 3 hours till bedtime. What are we gonna do? Oh no. Alright, Bubby will update on our plants. Let's do the inside. There's a bunch on the windowsill right there, but they're just starting. Some of them have sprouted a tiny bit, but they're fairly new, so no need to update. Let's look at our indoor seedlings. All right, we got the good brightness now. So this is a bunch of lettuces for the most part, which you can see I have some lettuce sprouts already. Yay. Those are all new. I'm really excited to try to grow some lettuces. And then these are the seedlings that you guys have seen quite a bit of, I feel like. But we've got a lot of sprouts going up, some different onions. There's a couple tomatoes. Some of these are really mixed up. Like these obviously over here have to be, that is onion right there, obviously the way that grows, but I have it labeled as peppers. So I think that the row next to it right here might be peppers. But I know that a lot of stuff is mislabeled, so I don't really know what anything is. But I know quite a bit of this is going to be some like tomatoes. These are watermelon right here. But yeah, just some gorgeous sprouts coming up. I'm so excited. I wish I knew what these two right here were, because I can't think of what they are, but they look gorgeous. Wow, I really have no idea what half the things are that I'm growing. That's kind of sad. What is this right here? Blackberry bush has its first bloom. And there's another one coming right there too, but that's a full-on open bloom. What? So exciting. And then I pruned the top of this pepper the other day, and as you can see, there are 2 shoots that are about to come off of it, which is exactly what you want. The point of pruning down those very top leaves is to get it to be a bushier plant. So I have some sprouts that are about to come off of that to give some more leaves, which is awesome. These are some watermelon that I'm hoping to transplant soon once we get that raised bed going. Let's see, that's some more of the cucamelons. Guys, look how big my squash plant has gotten. It needs to go in the ground like this week, hopefully. When my husband gets home and makes the raised bed, this is going in so quickly, because look at all those new leaves it's been getting. It's huge. It's doing so good. I need to get it in the ground so that it keeps doing well. And then let's go over to the raised bed. These are my ground cherries, still looking beautiful, still have some pretty flowers. Some have closed up, so I think that means it'll be getting its first cherries. Like I said, we want to build the wooden raised bed right over there, but this is just a little one that I had gotten. But all of these plants are doing really well. We have some tomatoes, peppers, cucumber, watermelon, and green beans actually have sprouted as well. So this little bed is doing good so far. I'm very excited. I'm really excited that that bed is doing well so far. I just am really anxious to get the our actual raised bed built and created because my squash plant is so ready to go in the ground. It has gotten so many leaves. When I bought it, it was a transplant, so it had 2 leaves, but now it has like, it had 2. Now it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7, and it has a couple of blooms that want to come off of it. So it's getting very mature in the way that it needs to get in the ground so we can really spread those roots out. I do not want to know what those roots look like right now inside the pot. So I'm very anxious to do that. Hopefully, I mean, I'm going to be rushing my husband because I want that squash plant to give me at least 1 squash. So it's got to get in the ground. But that was a little garden update from me and the Bubba. The Bubba. I love you. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna do my first attempt at baking a loaf of sourdough, and I don't know obviously yet if it's gonna be a failure or a success. I don't expect it to be like amazing, but I wanna just try, especially because I've been experimenting with different starters. I've had a hard time with some. I'm unsure of it. It's kind of a weird science that I feel like you kind of can't, like even if you follow the directions exactly, it doesn't mean it's gonna work. So it's like you learn as you go. And once I do master it, of course, I'll be able to share with you guys some fun sourdough recipes. Maybe I can share with you a lot of like what I find success in and failures in regarding sourdough starters, because that's the hardest part of sourdough making. You know, then I can share, you know, what I found to work, to not work, different recipes I used that like worked or didn't work, because I'm really experimenting with it. So I have 2 starters that I think I'm gonna try using one of them. If it works, I will share with you the actual recipe, but if you can see in there, that is nice and bubbly. And this is not a regular sourdough starter. It's kind of like a dry one. It's a little different. We'll see if it works though anyway before I really bother sharing with you guys what it is, but I think I'm gonna try that one. And then I also have this one right here that is nice and bubbly, and it's been getting really good and bubbly every time. So I think that it's just time for me to give it a shot and then learn from there basically. So we are going to attempt my first sourdough loaf. The one that I'm gonna do doesn't require sitting overnight, but I don't know if my other one does, so we'll find that out basically. This night I was preparing the sourdough, like actual dough, to make my first loaf of bread. I will tell you guys, you'll see in the end, this one wasn't the best. It didn't raise quite as much as I needed it to, but I will say that I've actually made a loaf since then, and it turned out like 1,000,000 times better. So I am going to share some tips on that on my Instagram, and if you stay tuned, I do plan on doing like a sourdough video in the very near future to kind of share with you guys the failures that I had, the lessons that I learned, and share how I found success. That way, hopefully, if any of you guys are interested in making some sourdough products, you can maybe, you know, avoid some of my mistakes and maybe follow some of my successes and stuff.
What it's like to be left out in the cold, standing by yourself, no one to hold. If you still wanted to be loved, you should have never let me go. If you still wanted to be loved, should've never let me go.
Alright y'all, so it is the next morning. As you can see, I tried my first sourdoughs. So I tried 2 different recipes. I'm gonna go in the room so I can talk louder. Let's see. So I tried 2 different starters with 2 different recipes, and the first one, it tasted really good, but it didn't rise like at all. It was so flat, so that one was not great, but I didn't expect it to be great because I'm learning, you know, my first tries. The second one I made though isn't horribly far off. You'll see that it didn't, like, it's definitely not there, but I think it really is just, I need to give my starter for that one a couple more tries, like refreshes and days and stuff, till I try again, because that one tastes amazing. Like, it tastes like some legit sourdough bread, which is great. And it did rise a little bit. Like, it rised a lot more than the first one, so it wasn't a total fail. Like, I mean, it tastes good, and we'll probably still just, you know, put some butter or jelly on it or something and eat it. We'll definitely do that. So not a complete fail, and I think I'm figuring out what to try for the next one so that hopefully it only gets better every time until I kind of figure out what starter is going to work the best, what recipe is going to work the best. There are so many different starter recipes, so many different sourdough bread recipes, and I'm really just trying to figure out what's going to work. So, I mean, I did figure out the one that didn't work that well. I did a coconut flour starter, and it bubbles really well, but I think it might just have not been mature enough or something. And then the second one, I used like this like kind of dry starter, and I think that one's gonna work out if I just give it more time to mature and stuff. And I am trying another starter right now, that way I can have a very universal one for recipes. So you know, it's all trial and error. So I mean, it tastes great, and it did rise, just not enough. So I mean, we're getting somewhere, so it was really exciting. This is my first loaf of sourdough. Like I said, it ended up flat. It wasn't perfect. However, I will say that I've made good loaves since then, so I've learned a lot. So stay tuned. We'll definitely be sharing more about that. But this was my first attempt. It tasted amazing. It just didn't rise.
Like to be left out in the cold, standing by yourself, no one to hold. If you still wanted to be.
But I am going to end the vlog now. I did want to share with you guys super quick that my mom actually brought over a bunch of different like gardening books for me, which is super fun. She found a bunch of stuff just because she knows I'm really into this stuff right now. So she got me the Essential Book of Homesteading, which I'm really excited to look at more. She got me a Amish harvest cookbook. We're actually originally from Pennsylvania, so she's really familiar with a lot of like Amish recipes and cooking. So she thought this would be cool for me because I love to bake and cook, and I'm trying to do a lot more literally from scratch, like growing things, you know. And then she got me this, which is Jams and Preserves, because I'm really hoping that I can try to make some jams and preserves this summer. And even if I don't get a lot of fruit to do that myself, I can grab stuff at a farmer's market and still be able to try to do some jams and preserves with some organic products, because I'm not growing that much fruit that would work for that. Like, I don't have much berries going, but I'm gonna try some jams for sure. And then she also got me this vegetable garden book, which is gonna be really, really helpful as I plan out my like late summer replant that I wanna do and my fall garden. So super exciting. Anyways, that is it for this kind of homemaking style day in the life vlog, if that makes sense. Just getting a lot done around the house, trying fun things, I don't know. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment below. Let me know how you guys are doing. What are you doing in your days? Are you doing new projects around your house like I am? Also head over to my Instagram because I'm always over there. I love to chat. But yeah, that'll be it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time.